Well, I'm off to the boat. Today I'm just going to do whatever I can really. I've got 1 week off work, which I wasn't really expecting. It's that whole you've got a holiday, you've got to use it or you'll lose it thing. And it's Storm Freya all week. 40 or 50 mile an hour winds and driving rain, and that's what we like, driving rain. And I'm going to go and what am I going to do? I'm going to finish attaching the spreaders in the driving rain. Maybe put the cover back on because I left it off. That was kind of deliberate really, to see if the coach roof was leaking, and it's not. No water in the boat. Get in. It won't last of course, but it's nice, isn't it? It's nice to know that sometimes you can get it to the point where it doesn't leak. So I'll do the spreaders. I've also got to take off, there's a secondary fuel filter. I have no idea what it is. I'm going to replace it when I service the engine. That I think will be the next video. I've just got a Yanmar service kit for my 1GM10. 40 quid for a genuine Yanmar service kit. Oh god, that hurts. What else? So spreaders, identify that fuel filter, or remove it, actually bring it home. A few other bits. I've brought the Hoover. I'm going to try and have a bit of a clean up in there. Lots of grinding dust. And actually, whilst I was cleaning up yesterday, or the last time I was down there, I kept coming across repairs and thinking, oh, someone's done an alright job of that, and then realising that it's one of the repairs that I did months ago when I got it lifted out. I tell you what, I've done so much on that boat. It's exhausting just to look at it all. I sometimes think I haven't really achieved a lot in this lift out. I have. Alright, I'll catch up with you when we get down. I anti-fouled the boat the last time I was here. There she is, she's looking nice. Of course I can't get to it now because it's hammering down with rain. And just like that, the rain eased off. Now in a cruel twist of fate, the sun has come out, which is good news. I'll put the covers half back on now. No water in the boat, fantastic, it's not leaking anymore. Now I'm going to clean up these spreader roots and put the retaining bolts in there. That's my mission today. And see if I can get that so it's done, finished. Well, one of the missions anyway. Now it's pissing with rain again. Anyway, all bolted in, very nice. Just eyeing those spreaders up. You know, they look straight to me, those spreaders, but there's something about the whole thing. On this side, it doesn't feel right. It just doesn't feel right. Maybe the spreader root is on the piss or something. Something doesn't feel. But looking across them like that, they look level to me. No matter which way I look at them, they look level. And I know, well, I'm fairly sure that looks like a right angle out from the mast. So if they're level and that's a right angle, then that must be too. I think it's just the spreader root is a bit pissed, maybe a bit bent. Anyway, bloody rain! Look, it's pissing with rain again. Can't do anything. Times like these when you glad the galley's in working order, so you can have a nice cup of tea. Batteries have run out on my little radio, that's annoying. Anyway, tea. Reminds me, of course, that whilst I'm here, I was going to fill up the diesel. I don't like doing that in the pouring rain, but it is what it is. And fill up the water if I can get access. If there's a hose that will reach from the place in the boatyard, which is not by any means guaranteed. Anyway, let's have a nice cup of tea. Oh, I washed the cup before I left. What's got into me, I don't know. So I've had a bit of a tidy up in here. So instead of looking like the apocalypse, it is starting to look a bit more like a boat. Oh, no leaks at all when I came in this morning. There's a little bit of water dripping there, but that's from the inlet for the mast wiring. That's a job for another day, really, sort that out. But it isn't a hole in the roof. There was a hideous leak here, and that's as dry as a bone. So that has been cured somehow. That's the kettle boiling. So I gave it a lot of thought, of course, as I do with all things, and I decided in the end, with the instruments, instead of making new instrument boxes to go in there and there, because quite honestly of the time and input that would take to do that, and I am sort of running out of time, I've just put the instruments in the bulkhead there. You know, I'm not sure how I really feel about it yet. They look alright. You know, it's okay. It's okay. Lots of boats have them there, don't they? And these doors come off anyway, so yes, they open onto the instruments, but when you're sailing, you just take them off and stow them. So I'm happy. At least it's all up and running again. So I've got a depth sounder for my launch day, which is probably the most critical bit of kit that I could have. I brought the plotter with me today. I'm going to try and get that put in again. I haven't quite decided where I'm going to put it, but anyway, now that that's freed up, I could probably put it there, get away with that. Here's Johnny. So I've got to get the diesel filter out. I believe it's a Roquetta filter. It's right there, and I hate it being there. I hate it because it's right under the locker. It's right under the locker, so if there are any leaks, or if the locker's open, it's raining, water will pour down onto there. Not only that, but the bowl here is, I think it's glass. And traditionally, the anchor restored there, so you can just see what's going to happen there. I just don't know. I'm going to clear it out because it's filthy in there. Welcome to the starboard locker, where I can just about, well, now I've got plenty of access. I've swept it and cleaned it. Turn the fuel off. I think. Look at this. So it's not Roquetta, it's a Delphi one. And I think that'll be a screw-on filter element there. But look at the water that's in the water trap, look. My goodness. I don't know what that is in there. Certainly time to service this, so I'll try and pull it apart. Of course, as always, I haven't got exactly the right receptacle to go under there. God. I shall have to climb back out. I've also today refitted the plotter there and made sure that it works. And that's about as, well, I mean, that's as good as I can do really in terms of where to put it, but that's alright. And it switches on, I've got a position and everything, so good to go. I still haven't learned how to use it. Alright, let's have another little look in here. Oh. I never make anything easy. Okay, the fuel is off. Pot under there. See if I can put you somewhere where you can see here, and I can rest on my knee. Try not to fall off. There's a little turn thingy on the bottom here. Hopefully, what I'm going to see is all that water just fucking fall out the bottom. Oh, there's a bubble, and another one, and another two. Here we go. The diesel looks pretty good, I've got to say. And it has operated flawlessly. Yeah, that's training. It's operated flawlessly. I've got no complaints at all about that. But before launch day, of course, it would be crazy not to renew the filters on my perfectly reliable, beautiful little Yanmar engine. I want it to remain that way. I wish this was in a less vulnerable position. I don't know where to put it. I don't know where to put it. I'll have to think of something. It's a good thing. We can. Someone's done an absolutely shocking job of the wiring in here. Just not thought about it enough. Easily done, you know. Just not thought about it enough. I will think about it. Well, I've already been thinking about it. See the water in there now. Is that water? What is that? We're going to find out. No, I think, well, it looks like anyway, that this bottom bit will unscrew. Let's see if it will. Oh, it's moving. Top. There's a nut. That, of course, is the bolt. Not the nut. Ah, okay, so if you unscrew that at the top, then the bottom of it fills. Look at the state of that, Jesus. How's it survived? That even filthy, look. I'm just going to dump these bits in there. Look at that in the bottom of the filter. That is just minging. Long overdue. Okay, so that bit, I mean, I say I worry about it breaking, that's got to be 5mm thick, that glass. That's tough old stuff. Anyway, I'll leave that there, and I think this bit is the filter element. I should just, oh! And there we go. Oh my god, can you see that on the top of the filter? Look at that. Ugh, what is it? What is that? Is it alive? Wow. Well, I'm glad I'm going to do this, you know, because if I had left that, almost guaranteed to give problems, that, isn't it? So, it's not delicious. I don't know what it is though, but it's black goo. Look at that. Ugh. Okay, good. I shall take this with me back to the Batcave and order a new filter. Man, that's disgusting. Ow. Look at that. Ew. To me for today. So despite the shocking weather, I've managed to get the spreaders completed now. They're all bolted in, the stays are on the ends there, and a little plastic covers to protect them from the sail, protect the sails from them, they're on there. I've managed to clean out the boat, clean right through it, even with a hoover. Don't even use that at home. And I've got that stinking filter off there, which I'm going to take home and clean, and obviously replace the filter. See you on the next gripping instalment.